Good morning. The reason why we called this press conference is we got the information that we've been waiting for several days, namely that from the Federal Fugitive Task Force that the defendant was in fact in custody. He was arrested in the city of New York and is currently awaiting extradition proceedings. We filed these criminal homicide charges last Wednesday under a sealed order. The reason why we did that is we knew that he was armed and he was dangerous at the time, namely the defendant in this case, Jeremiah Osby, A-U-S-B-Y, to give us an opportunity to follow some leads as to his whereabouts. The victim in this case, Ronald Lucas, age 27. The defendant in this case was an off-and-on roommate of Mr. Lucas in the city of Aliquippa. We followed leads to the borough of Ambridge as well as Aliquippa and presented those leads to the Federal Fugitive Task Force, which turned over the information last night that they had got him, and that was around 6 p.m. last evening. Defendant in this case, the victim in this case suffered 4 gunshots to the torso, 1 to the back. He was last seen a few days before by members of the family, and when he was discovered by the police, it was obvious that he had been dead for some period of time. I think that in this case, it is an exemplary case of cooperation between the Aliquippa City Police Department, the Beaver County Detective Bureau, and the U.S. Marshal's Office, which led only to the filing of the charges, but the apprehension. As I said earlier, we presented various leads of his known whereabouts. We knew that he had gone to the city of New York, and they were able to follow several investigative leads, which led to his apprehension yesterday. As I said earlier, right now he's in the, will proceed through extradition proceedings to return him to the state of Pennsylvania to answer to these charges. I would also add that the defendant in this case is 17 years of age, but we're proceeding against him as an adult, filing the charge of criminal homicide. I would add parenthetically as a background note, the victim in this case was involved in a severe mauling by some dogs when he was a juvenile in the early 1990s and suffered severe injuries as a result of that. So that you may check your archives, you may actually find stories in that regard. But in any event, he was the victim in this case and was known to his neighbors and his family, and his loss is certainly one to the community as a whole. At this time, I turn it over to the Chief Aliquippa Police Department.
I just would like to echo to Mr. Birosh's thanks to the Western Pennsylvania Fugitive Task Force and also the New York, New Jersey Fugitive Task Force. Those agencies worked harmoniously with the county agencies and were able to bring a quick apprehension.